Welcome to our channel Storm Rider. The 2026 Alfa Romeo Stelvio is more than just a midsize luxury SUV. It is the embodiment of what happens when Italian artistry, motorsport DNA, and modern engineering come together to produce a machine that doesn't just perform but also stirs the soul. For years, Alfa Romeo has lived at the intersection of emotion and precision. The Stelvio, since its initial debut, represented Alfa's venture into the ever-growing SUV segment, and with the 2026 model, it evolves into something sharper, cleaner, and bolder. A decade ago, SUVs from performance brands felt like contradictions. But with the Stelvio, especially in its latest form, Alfa Romeo has proven that performance can indeed wear a practical suit, and look damn good doing it. Walk up to the 2026 Stelvio and you're greeted by a front fascia that oozes confidence. The signature Trilobo grille now sits a bit more upright, with finer detailing in the mesh that gives the impression of precision-cut Italian jewelry. Flanking that are the newly redesigned 3+3 inches LED matrix headlights, which are not just visually captivating but also technologically sophisticated, adjusting beam patterns based on speed, steering angle, and oncoming traffic. The lines along the hood have become even more sculpted, hinting at the muscular prowess hiding underneath. There's a certain drama in the way the body flows from the fenders toward the rear haunches. Unlike some of its German competitors that lean on aggression and bulk, the Stelvio chooses sensuality and flow. The side profile tells its own story. Aerodynamics has been subtly refined, with flush-mounted door handles and a delicate contour that sweeps over the shoulder line, culminating in a rear end that feels compact yet powerful. Wheel sizes range from 18 to 21 inches, depending on the variant, with the Quadrifoglio model sporting unique forged alloys wrapped in performance rubber. Step around to the back and you'll notice an integrated roof spoiler and quad exhaust pipes on the performance model, offering a visual reminder that this is no ordinary SUV. Now, let's open the door and step inside. The moment you sit behind the wheel, the Italian craftsmanship becomes apparent. This is not a copy-paste luxury interior. It's bespoke, hand-touched, and brimming with character. Premium leather, Alcantara, brushed aluminum, and carbon fiber, each material used serves both form and function. The dashboard layout remains clean and driver-centric. A fully digital 12.3-inch TFT instrument cluster allows for a trio of configurable layouts: Evolved, Heritage, and Relax. Evolved focuses on minimalist, digital clarity. Heritage pays homage to vintage Alfa race cars, and Relax is designed for longer journeys, showing maps and comfort settings front and center. The central infotainment screen, now a sleek 13.1-inch display, runs Alfa's latest Uconnect system developed with Stellantis. The interface is crisp, fluid, and finally intuitive, a long-standing pain point that Alfa seems to have solved. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, as do over-the-air software updates. You can adjust everything from drive modes to interior ambient lighting and even the adaptive suspension setup from this interface. But Alfa has wisely retained some physical knobs and buttons, especially for climate controls and drive mode selection, a welcome move for those who like tactile interaction while driving. The seating position is sporty yet comfortable. The front seats are bolstered just enough to hold you during spirited drives but never feel restrictive. In the Quadrifoglio model, the seats come with integrated headrests, contrasting stitching, and optional race harness cutouts. Rear passenger space has improved thanks to the STLA. Large platform, with more legroom and shoulder space than before. The rear seats are 40/20 split folding and heated in higher trims. Boot space stands at just over 530 liters, expandable to nearly 1,600 liters with the rear seats down. The load floor is flat, the tailgate is powered, and the hands-free opening system is standard across the lineup. Under the hood, things get even more interesting. Alfa Romeo offers the 2026 Stelvio with two distinct powertrains. The base models are now powered by a 2.0-liter turbocharged inline-4 engine paired with a mild hybrid 48V system. This setup delivers around 280 horsepower and 400 Nm of torque, channeled through an 8-speed ZF automatic transmission. Power delivery is smooth, throttle response is quickened by the hybrid assist, and fuel economy has improved significantly over the outgoing model. The STLA large platform also accommodates a plug-in hybrid variant with approximately 50 kilometers of electric-only range, ideal for city dwellers who want zero-emission short trips but the confidence of a combustion engine for longer journeys. But it's the Quadrifoglio that truly defines what the Stelvio can be. Here, Alfa continues to refine their 2.9-liter twin-turbo V6 engine, now producing up to 540 horsepower. The engine block is derived from Ferrari's F154 platform, and you can feel it. Acceleration from 0 to 100 km per hour takes just under 3.8 seconds, and top speed crosses 280 km per hour. The soundtrack is pure theater, a mix of snarls, growls, and pops that reminds you this is a machine bred with Italian racing DNA. An electronically controlled limited-slip differential, torque vectoring, and rear-biased all-wheel drive make it as nimble as some sports cars half its size. Suspension-wise, the Stelvio Quadrifoglio benefits from Alfa's DNA Pro system, which includes adaptive dampers, a revised chassis setup, and advanced stability control algorithms. The result is an SUV that can cruise calmly on broken city roads and carve corners on a mountain pass with equal confidence. Steering remains one of Alfa's standout features. It's razor-sharp, incredibly communicative, and light enough for urban maneuvering but weights up naturally at higher speeds. Brakes come courtesy of Brembo, with optional carbon ceramic discs on the Quadrifoglio for track enthusiasts. In terms of safety, Alfa Romeo has made strides. The 2026 Stelvio is equipped with Level 2 autonomous driving features, including adaptive cruise control with lane centering, automated emergency braking, blind spot detection, rear cross-traffic alert, and a 360-degree camera system. There's also a driver monitoring system that uses an infrared camera to detect fatigue or distraction. Alfa has made sure that these systems assist rather than annoy, with smooth interventions and minimal false positives. One of the more underrated aspects of the 2026 Stelvio is its refinement. Noise insulation has been dramatically improved, with acoustic glass and additional sound-deadening materials throughout the cabin. Ride quality, especially on models equipped with the dual-mode adaptive suspension, feels composed and plush during regular driving, while still maintaining composure during spirited cornering. The overall feel is less floaty than some rivals and more connected to the road, a hallmark of the Alfa driving philosophy. Alfa Romeo also takes connectivity and personalization seriously in this model. The My Alfa Connect app allows owners to start the car remotely, check battery or fuel levels, locate their vehicle, and even precondition the climate. For EV and PHEV variants, charging schedules and navigation to nearby chargers are integrated directly into both the app and the infotainment system. The Stelvio also supports biometric recognition with a fingerprint reader on the start button and user profiles that automatically adjust seating, climate, and infotainment settings based on who's behind the wheel.